shit, my phone. Yo. Yeah, we up.
Okay, we up. All right, bet.
All right, fuck it. Let's you know what? You know what? No. You know what? Let's do this shit like
Yeah. Go ahead.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
We good.
All right, this time, yo, this is DJ Brainstorm.
So what happened
on
when
the
niggas
mic
try to
with
start
you.
on time, man?
Yeah. I blame these. Not playing. This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 376 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back. Thank y'all for tuning in again this week on YouTube and Facebook, the Duo Podcast, and thank y'all for dealing with and hanging with us through those little audio issues.
Y'all niggas ain't used to us being on till now, no way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Usually it's 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I wish black people would complain. Where y'all been? 6:15, we early.
And thank you to everybody tuning in throughout the week on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, the TuneIn Radio app, iHeart, No Wooska.
No Wooska.
Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. Playboy, I'm not even going to mess with you. How you feeling, man?
Oh, man. What's going on, man? Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Another week, another show, man. Let's get it.
All right, Dev, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Ready to have some fun, man. Let's go.
All right, and then if y'all are tuned in online and watching the show live
sir.
this week,
As you should be.
We have two special guests this week. We have Ron and Mike this week of Waking Dreams Creations.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing, man?
We good, man.
Okay.
Happy to be here,
man.
man.
I'm coolin'.
All right.
Yeah,
So we talked about this pre-show, so I'm gonna probably be telling y'all how to adjust the mic a little bit or whatever, just so y'all know. I'm not touching y'all mic though.
Please
No
don't.
Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Pause
Yeah. No Diddy.
Niggas don't want no lawsuit.
Yeah, no, not
want no
up here.
lawsuit.
Nigga be in the corner. Take that. Hey.
All right, as we always do, we always go around the room and ask people how their week was. So we'll start over here. Mike, how was your week?
Man, week was cool, man. I teach, so kids was bad. But, man, good week overall. Weekend was solid. Got some work done.
Okay.
Can't complain.
All right. Ron, how was your week?
It was decent, man. Long week, job getting on my nerves, but, it is what it is, man. We got some new changes, but I'll make it work,
All right. Playboy, how was your week?
Just some normal shit.
Well, we
here,
got
man.
for us.
I wish this nigga could talk about his week.
For us, we got 2 weeks.
Do y'all even know what nigga? Y'all got anybody in y'all circle that be having the wildest shit happen, but it's not made for TV?
Yeah, all the time.
God damn! Anonymously, one day, just tell a story. Don't say it was you, and just tell the story.
It's like on R&B Money. They tell this thing at the end of every show. That's like it's a story. It's either it's fucked up, or no, it's funny or fucked up, but they can't say no names. It's called I Ain't Saying No Names.
God damn!
Listen, I want to reiterate.
This nigga, man.
That's how you know it's about to get
That reiterate.
Nigga using reiterate.
None of this is a question of my character. Just put that out there. Just want to say that. But my week was cool, man. Just some
This nigga's wild, man.
some cool shit. You know what
Oh
I mean?
God, man.
Oh my God.
Dev, how was your week?
Damn, how was your week? Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, my week was, yeah, man. It was all right. Work wise was cool, but I had a cool weekend, man. I always take long on my little week, man. But I had I went to this what's this? Me?
No, it's over here.
Oh, I thought that was me.
You know how it be when you open up the phone sometimes. Yeah.
But no, I had this coach's clinic to go to, Glazier Coach's Clinic, man, in Pittsburgh. It was cool.
Yeah.
I took the family with me, so it was. I knew it was gonna be a lot of info, but I didn't know what it was gonna be. Like I didn't know how many college coaches was gonna be there. Like it was like a lot of, you know what I mean? It was like the shit. You talking to offensive coordinators from Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, and like I went to the first session was Ron Crookie, the O-line coach of Virginia Tech, and just getting the info from you know, from him on how he run his practices, what he tell his offensive line and shit like that. It was a 3-hour session and shit. But you know, I started realizing how some coaches probably don't excel. There's some niggas in there on their phone, not paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, y'all niggas tripping. I'm trying to have the best O-line in the country. So, fuck it. But it was a lot of good info, man. So, a whole lot of good info. The one thing I do got to say, though, shout out to Deidre and a lot of the female listeners that be listening in. We will be talking to shout out to Candy and, you know, our homie Ulysses, they be out here looking and I was responsible. I took my wife and my daughter with me, okay? When I tell you, ladies, if y'all want to find a nigga, it was thousands of niggas. This hotel, it was like it was a Sheraton in Pittsburgh where we stayed and the conference was there. When I tell you Leah was like, I need to tell all my friends to find these clinics and follow them around the country. Ladies, if y'all want to know where the niggas is at, I don't know, find coaches' clinics. If it them, Diddy, somebody need to come follow these. Man. I'm just saying it was a lot. It was just a crazy. It was cool. It was cool as fuck though. But it was a lot of. Usually when I travel, like you ever travel with your wife, it's either a lot of families or it's usually way more women than men traveling in it. Mm-hmm. It was weird. It was a bunch of niggas my size. It was a weird ass. Leah and Mackenzie looked out of place. Like, right. They was timid and shit. Like my daughter, like, where do I just go to the room, sweetie? This whole shit ain't got nothing to do with you. So it was, ladies, if y'all looking for a man, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'll get y'all the info. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go to the next Glacier clinic because it was like thousands of coaches, man. It was dope shit though, man. It was real dope.
It was college too? It was college
and high school coaches, and then the position coaches and O coordinators and some head coaches was holding seminars, and they was holding them for like Friday it was from like 5 o'clock to 11. They had them in like 20 different conference rooms, and then throughout the day from like 8 in the morning on Saturday to 6 o'clock on Saturday, and then today from 8 to noon. Okay, they had them, and they was running in like 45-minute segments. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like you talking about 100 coaches damn near, like every 2 hours. It was crazy, man. Like running sessions, not in the. So you have like 100 different coaches having sessions, and you might have 150 of us in the conference room. It was crazy, man. I expected it to be big, but not that big. I saw shout out to Coach Culliver, our old coach at Shaw. He was there. He coached at Youngstown East. He brought his whole staff. I saw one of my teammates from college. He coached in Mercyhurst Prep in Erie. Where we went to college at Gannon. So it was cool. Ran into a couple people, but it was a cool time, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. But hold on, real quick. Fuck that. That was this week. This nigga don't like to tell the stories about the tragedies in his life.
He sure don't.
Let's go back 2 weeks to why we really didn't have a show last week.
Yeah.
So my black ass, okay, I love the kids. So we decided to throw a sneaker ball. We got to talk about y'all week last week too, though, because y'all had a dope event. You know what I'm saying? We'll double back to them in a minute. Talk about their event
second
last week.
Sneaker ball, because I did last year.
Yeah, he did last year.
Yeah,
so we kept it in house. We got our deans from the V Prep. They DJ and have a photo booth. So we use shout out to Shelton and Mr. B. So we used them this year. So sneaker ball was perfect, man. No issues. I took dope pictures with my cell phone. It was cool, man. Like we about halfway through the 8th grade. No, we were a little bit over halfway through. I'm sitting out by the door because I'm catching all the kids. They come in and take pictures by the thing. One of the kids come running in into the out from the dance into the lobby, and they out there stealing a silver Kia, a SUV. And so we was just going to go look. I get halfway through the gym. They like, no, they stealing a red one. I said, oh shit. Nigga, mine red. Well,
code 11. Take the locks off the doors.
So shout out to my nigga Hines, my nigga Xavier. So me and Hines, we run into the door. I swear to God, man, this is the most, I will never forget this view. And Leah killed me. Leah killed me with this, and Leah thinks she's funny. She is funny though. She killed me with this one. We cracked the door open to the gym. As we open the door, them niggas is peeling out of the parking lot in my motherfucking car, man.
Damn.
Man. She said we was in that bitch like bad boys and them niggas. That's one scene where them niggas stood up and stood up like they got the diamonds. Like she was thinking she played. She played me, but we was though. That nigga light skinned, I'm dark skinned. We both looking, but I'm looking over that nigga's shoulder. I'm looking over that nigga's shoulder as they take my car away. But so I had to.
Oh, you mean when they were shaking?
Yeah. that iconic scene
when he gonna pull him out the.
when they got on white beaters and shit. And I'm like, okay, you got
Martin's
me.
like.
Oh, yeah. Leah, like, they got the diamonds. I'm like, okay, you think you funny, nigga. But no, them niggas stole my shit, man. So we, of course, it's like 7:50. I call the police. We on 93rd Union. Of course, it's 9 o'clock. Them niggas ain't come. Leah came up. She got up there about 8:30. She came straight up there. So we sat for about a half hour. They ain't come. We just had to drove to 4th District. They ain't come out the back till like 10 o'clock. Still hadn't made it to the school yet. We filed a police report. But then they ended up finding my shit the next morning in the backyard of a fucking Kia Boy stash house. Like, the lady across the street saw this abandoned house, had these little kids, like these 14-year-old niggas dropping off cars. And she's like, don't nobody live there. So she called the police. They went back there, found my car, called me. But I guess they like opened up one of the garages and found some other car in there. And so the dumbass police didn't close the garage back. So they took the police car, parked down the street to like stake out the niggas and called all the people whose cars was back there. So they couldn't leave the scene because they had to be there for when we arrived to get our cars. So I guess the little niggas came back, saw the garage door open, and took like 3 cars. But luckily mine was stuck in the mud. So they had backed mine into the grass, and my shit was stuck in the mud, like it was stuck in the snow. So I go back there, it's tire tracks, and my shit dug in the mud. They had to help me push the shit out. They had like fucked up the front a little bit, and they like the headlight, and then the bumper and the rear bumper, bust the window out, pop the column, shit like that. So I got it. I had to start that bitch with some pliers. Drove it home. Next day, took that bitch to the body shop, and it's been there ever since. But I'm about to. Hopefully, I think I'm going to be able to pick a car up tomorrow. So, trading that bitch in. That bitch got to go.
And I thought about, real quick, hold on. I thought about them live between love and hate.
Oh, man. I can't go nowhere.
Yeah, man, they fucked my shit up, man. But I'm trading that shit in, man. So hopefully I get it.
In front of the police station. They broke it down.
So they
Where's the justice?
Where's the peace?
But no, man, they fucked my shit up, man. But yeah, we trading that bitch in. But shout out to, I don't know if this is ethical, but shout out to Hyundai Bedford. They like, we'll take your trade in even with it still being in the shop. I said, well, all right.
Yeah.
So I just got to sign the title and shit over them tomorrow, and hopefully finish all the paperwork, and I'm driving off the lot with a new car tomorrow.
I will say, you had called me on Sunday when you was like, I think it was when you said you probably weren't gonna make it or whatever.
That was Thursday.
Oh, that was Thursday.
That was Thursday. We were supposed to come up here and do a show, but I had called them niggas because I'm thinking they needed my car.
Yeah.
But I had just clicked on I got approved through Capital One. I just clicked like check availability. Them niggas called me like, hey, can you come in at 5? Yeah, nigga, fuck are you talking about?
But no, even on Sunday. Even on Sunday when you had called Sunday. I was sitting there thinking to myself on Sunday like, man, it's fucked up that you got somebody sitting here doing something for kids in the hood or whatever, and while you in there doing something for kids in the hood, niggas out here stealing your car. Yeah.
It's the price you pay on 93rd Union, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you say all the time, number streets.
Number streets, nigga. Anywhere you on a number street in Cleveland, brother, you are taking a risk with your life. A erd or a stu or a th is at the end of that street.
Or
stu. You taking a risk with your life. But it is what it is, man. But for real, I'm glad we didn't get out there sooner because I'm sure they came strapped. I'm sure they ain't come steal that car with butter knives.
I don't know, man. I mean, they always be looking like they real, like, young, stupid ass
niggas gonna shoot big ass 6'5", 350-pound niggas.
They got pistols.
Yeah, I'm 6'5", 350. Them niggas ain't about to squabble. Teach a man how to squabble. Them niggas be shooting first, asking questions. Right. Never. Yeah, whatever. Got it back, getting it fixed, getting a new car, man. I ain't worried about it, man.
Dev has got to be the most relaxed individual when it comes to a stressful situation.
Yeah.
Nigga, it was the same window. It was the same Houston window.
Y'all have no idea. So we go to Houston, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
For one of my homies' podcast event. He used to do the show with us the first 2 years. And our rental gets broken into. I'm outside heated. I mean, now
this nigga like, they stole one of our bags. He like, you see any nigga walking down the street?
I mean, nigga gonna be a thief.
I'm like, calm down, nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
no, you don't understand. This nigga was pacing back and forth like,
No, I was heated, man. I was mad.
At this point, I'm drunk, and I'm thinking the Houston PD got to come to the scene. So I'm like, namaste, motherfucker, because they gonna arrest me.
This nigga Dev is in the driver's side just like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just call these people and I'm gonna get this done. He on the phone like, okay, I'll hold. And I'm the guy, nigga, what? Nigga, what? Check his bag.
I'm like, at this point, it is what it is. But yeah, we had to drive around Houston that whole weekend with the back window bust out.
Did.
They had no
other runner to replace it. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Life and Tales to DMST.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so I'll real quick. But yeah,
let's talk. How y'all had the paint sip last weekend though?
Yeah, we did the Trap and Paint. Trap and Paint down in Captivate. Yeah, every last Saturday of the month.
How it go, man?
It was a good time, man. We did the Paid in Full piece, Born Love. Got the joint coming up March 30th, the next one. For March Madness, we're going to do the Love and Basketball piece. Yeah, it should be the biggest one yet. Yeah. Should be a good time.
So y'all trapping paint.
Yeah.
Do y'all... See, I've never been to like any of those, sipping paints or anything like that. So it's like y'all pretty much have the theme when people come in, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Got the canvases set out already.
Okay.
They pre-sketched. So if you're feeling bold, we got some blanks back there if you want to get busy. But DJ in there got the hits going, drinks flowing. Just a good time. I'm on stage like painting the little examples and things like that, walking around helping people out. It's just a good time, good kick it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Good vibe. It's always a good vibe. It's always like sell out usually, don't it?
Yeah, yep.
Always. So
You can,
it's cool.
You can actually slide it over. Like,
Okay.
Because it's yeah.
Got you. Now we in there.
Now we in there.
Like if you really ain't hearing yourself good here, you probably ain't gonna be picking up good on the record.
Yeah. I got you.
So y'all are Waking Dreams Creations.
Yeah.
So let us know what Waking Dreams Creations is.
All right, cool. So Wake and Dream started in 2016. Really started the company after when my grandmother passed away. But it was like I always been drawn, like since I was a little kid. But when she passed, it kind of hit different. So I just started drawing a whole bunch of like shit that made me happy, like shit from the '90s and the shit I grew up with, nostalgic stuff. Not even for business purposes, just drawing just to keep my mind off of it. People started rocking with it. Yeah. And then it went up from there. The name, just came from my grandmother was always into dreams. Like as a kid, I remember she had the dream books and all those, numbers and dreams and what shit really meant, all that type of stuff. So that kind of was passed down to me. So that's where the name come from. But yeah, just a bunch of '90s, man, like
stuff we grew up on,
fun shit. Shit when you see it, you be like, damn, I remember that. Like just give you that good feeling. You know. Yeah.
Always been. It's been crazy to me how. I mean, obviously it's the shape of the. It got to be this. I don't know. It's weird. It captures the emotion, but it's no facial. How the hell does that happen, man? Like it's only the outline of the face, but it's like you capture the emotion
about the stuff
of
they have here?
Yeah, like the pictures that he draws. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still. I don't know, man. How do you? How is that done? It's weird.
I don't know, man. Something in our brain, man, that when we seen it as kids or teenagers,
we must just put it on there.
It's just locked in. Yeah. So when we see it, it's just like, damn, I remember that scene. I remember where I was when I seen it. Or if it's an album cover, I remember where I was when I heard it. Yeah. Riding in the car, going wherever you going. As a kid, listening to 93.1.
Yeah.
Just like those the albums I'm doing. Those the movies I'm doing. Shit that like just better times, better times.
And not to get too crazy deep, but yeah, I think, but I don't know. Maybe you did. Niggas don't want to give niggas credit. Like maybe you ain't know how you was doing this, but maybe you did know. But no, it's almost like it forces our brain to connect with the piece.
Yeah.
Because we know what it is, it forces us to it's like you almost drawn to it more. Like I can see Arsenio and Eddie Murphy's face on there when I see it. And I know that scene. I know that shot behind Mo. You know, I know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. It forces you to interact with it. Yeah. As opposed to just look at it. You know what I'm saying? Does that sound crazy?
Man, I remember one of the first times we had set up and sold. We was at Edgewater.
Yep.
And man, I might have took man. We had a table. We ain't even had no tablecloth. Like we had to set up. I might have had about 6-7 pictures up there. Yeah. Barely, man, barely that. And a lady came up. She looked and she started crying.
Damn.
And we standing there like,
what the
man, what the hell did
I
do?
Like,
like, what's
what the
going
fuck
on?
going on?
I'm like, damn, what? She looking at this. It was a Love Jones piece, and she sitting, and the shit looked terrible. Now looking back at the piece was shitty. Like I done got a lot better since then. Shit was terrible. So she standing there crying, like real tears, and she left, went got her husband, came back. She like, look at this. He like, oh man. I'm like, man, what's going on? Y'all gotta clue me in. Like, what's up? She like, man, this was the movie we went on our first date.
Oh, that's dope.
And it was just like, and that's when I knew. I looked at this and I was like, nigga.
We got
something. We got something.
Because it's like, man, when you could pull that out of somebody just by, a picture, like, it was just like, okay, damn.
Man, that's
we on to something.
That's when you know you got a purpose, man.
Yeah.
You, at that moment, you probably was like, your probably was like, damn, I know what my purpose is.
And that's just, stuff that I liked.
Yeah.
So then it dove into, like, can I get this family member or this moment? Can you do my wedding picture? Can you do this idea for my Christmas card? Like all types of stuff. So it just, went from there. And then, he stayed feeding me ideas, to get busy from movies and shows and all that type of stuff. So, yeah.
So for everybody that's still watching the feed, we do have artwork on display behind us. Well, we have, 1, 2, 3... Just the 3 pieces?
No,
we got the 2 on the wall. We always got.
Oh, wait, and then obviously the 2 on the wall. We have 2. Yeah.
When I first seen the nip in the big, when he was talking, when Dale was talking, I'm like, damn, he's cold.
Thanks, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
That took me back. I ain't gonna even lie.
The Ready to Die?
Yeah, I was like, damn, I remember when that first came out.
It's crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, it forces you to interact with it. You start thinking, you get like 3 or 4 thoughts every single time. You look at it. Because I remember beefing with everybody on the street because everybody was trying to tell me Biggie wasn't cold. And I stood on that shit. I was standing on business in 1995.
Black History
First nigga to stand on business. Them niggas had to tell me Juicy wasn't the shit. I'm like, nigga, them niggas was East Cleveland at that point. It was Body and nothing else. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. What y'all talking about? This shit hard as fuck. This was either summer 94 or summer 95 in that little range. We wasn't numbers 12, 13-year-olds. We young niggas. We don't know better no way. But I'm like, I don't know what this fat nigga is from Brooklyn, but this nigga hard. And that nigga, I remember fighting tooth and nail for Biggie in the heart of East Cleveland in the 90s. That's crazy, man. That shit make me think about that every time.
What I think about this, like the dope shit about like the pieces that y'all do and even brought up here, it's like y'all were saying, it's like it evokes emotion, but it connects with people like us. And I don't think art feels like that.
Oh, I need that.
That far out thing in a sense with art, especially people that like you hear the rappers talk about art, like people that's on different levels, Jay-Z and them talking about the Basquiat's and stuff like that or whatever. Like, and that shit feels so far out. And I know just recently Alicia Keys and Swiss did something out in New York, something like their own art collection they put somewhere. I saw on the news or whatever. But it's like it doesn't feel relatable to us in a sense. That's why I kind of like Mocha downtown, where they do like different like displays and stuff every so often, where it's like it pulls people, your regular person, like the nigga that's from East Cleveland, that's like that probably ain't thinking about art. It pulls you in or something like that. So that's why I feel like with some of your pieces, it's relatable to like the normal person that for us where we grew up at.
That's
you know,
fire.
and
That's
so
fire.
do y'all set out to do it in a sense that way?
Yeah, and that's what it was, man. Like when I tell you, it was like
That's fire.
stuff that like make me happy. Because it's like, man, I don't even feel comfortable calling myself an artist. Like I'm just like a nigga that like to draw, and like I like 90s shit. I like shit that make people smile, man, and feel good.
That's dope.
So it's just like, man, like I said, when my grandmother passed, that's what I was the feeling I was looking for. Like I wanted to be like, man, I needed to go back and feel good. So I was like, man, let me draw this Martin scene. Let me draw him, wrestling the This Ain't No Damn Puppy. Let me, let me draw this, man, because this shit makes me feel good.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Like I never knew that was the motivation behind you doing it, man. I know we had talked about it a little bit before.
Hey, I'm sorry, Dan. Go
What's up? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, can you go back to that?
And are you sharing
paid in
these?
full one?
You putting them out there too? Okay.
The one with
With the Cleveland gear on?
no, not that one.
The one that was the one he just did from the
The one right there.
That's the one they just
That
did.
one
That's the one we got.
dope.
We got in here.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
got
one I
that
did at the last Trap and Paint too.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That was hard.
That's my favorite
Damn,
movie.
that is paid in full.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, we was trying to figure out what to put. When I wasn't even paying attention to it. Yeah, that is paid in full.
Yeah, we should have put that behind us. Yeah.
That's the like fun like part of it though is when you see it, like it makes you think like I know
Yeah.
that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Every time.
we done been to shows and stuff to where like people come up and literally for probably like 20, 25 minutes come up going through the little like like the book like okay. So but but that's the like fun part of it though. And I remember It was the weekend of All-Star Weekend here in Cleveland, and it was people from throughout the country coming up, and like I think it was some dudes from like Cali or something.
Yep.
That you had shipped some stuff out.
Yeah, the white
and
dudes.
they came and bought what 4 or 5 pieces or
Yeah,
something.
they bought a whole bunch.
Yeah, so just the fact that he's reaching people throughout the country though too is just crazy.
This was the first one that got me.
look at the Lauryn
This was the
Hill.
first one that got me when I first started.
See, Lauryn Hill is my senior year. I remember us sitting. So you talking about connecting with a moment. I remember the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill being out, and it was probably, I don't know if it was right at the end of junior year, when you could start going up on the senior lounge, or if it was actually in the senior year. But I remember us sitting there playing that, and the Nothing Even Matters is on. It was playing in the court one day. Yeah. And the part comes in there, just repossess my 4x4. But when they got to that part, everybody was like, it was one of those organic moments. Everybody was like, "Don't you touch my 4x4" or whatever. It's like everybody said the same shit at the same time. It's like a connection to. So seeing that would put me in that moment in Corp Lounge senior year, sitting up there in that one moment. Like you said, that connection is unmatched, though.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the whole these pieces. The first thing that comes to mind, and I know it's the passion that y'all have for this, number one. But it's great marketing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I was to walk inside your gallery, I'm not leaving with just one piece.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I want that. You know what I'm saying? So much going on as far as different scenes and different stuff, man. It's super dope.
Fire, man.
Most people don't. When they come in,
that's
they gonna leave with 3 or 4.
That's fire.
That's another thing though, cause like I said, Paid in Full my favorite movie, and I like to look at myself like Ace, man. I said I don't charge a lot for my pieces. I don't, because I want them to go to people that I want people to have them. Right. So it's like, man, I understand it's a business, but at the same time, I'm like, man, if you need this piece, you need it. Yeah. So let's go.
I got to get something for my man cave.
That Marvin Gaye one dope too.
But no, you had said
Lester Jenkins.
Is that's for real? No, that's for real. That's a painting.
No.
I
put that up.
That boy good.
That boy good. Nigga, why would I paint Lester Jenkins?
Smiling.
The one nigga I choose to draw a face on is Lester Jenkins.
Oh man,
I ain't gonna even lie.
That's hard as fuck too.
the Leo dope.
That's hard, man.
I'm gonna buy the Lester
that's
Jenkins.
dope.
Nah, thanks, man.
Especially over there where I got my DJ stuff set up in the basement. I might have to get a couple of the music things or whatever. Y'all got any different world stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got some different world. I got actually
Ron and Dwayne.
Yeah, I got Ron and Dwayne when they was in jail. When he got in the fight
the
with
college thing, was
yeah.
that the homecoming? Okay,
Yeah, and then one of my customers ended up going to a different world event and passing the pic on to Ron. So Ron got the pic. She gave him the picture. So it was super dope.
They
man.
about to go on tour.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw him at what HBCU type
Yeah,
of thing.
HBCU tour. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I really think this is really dope. Again, the connection that people can make. I mean, I know so much of this shit right away. That the Michael Jackson Bad, the Brandy album up there, the Bobby Brown right there. That's you know what I'm saying.
Hey,
Look,
Reed, click
the
on
Keith
the
Sweat right there.
Click on the drawing, man, with my
Baker.
granny, the little next to Anita.
Right here?
Yeah. So look, man, when so when my grandma passed, right, she had this in her drawer next to the bed. I gave her this when I was in first grade. And I was looking at the pictures, man, cause she used to be, she used to think it was the best shit ever. Yeah. When I'm looking at this, man, look,
but still, that's fire, man.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's her in the background right there.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, that was I'm like, damn, I gotta do this for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
She kept it for what? That was shit. 35 years.
That's fine. I never knew that was the most. It's crazy, not to whatever, but it makes me think about I talked to you about this at school before, man. When my father had passed back in 2020, I have never drawn. I'm I did the DMST Studios. It looks okay. I had never done anything as dope as the Cardinal on the wall, and I freehanded them. My father was an artist, and it was almost it was so therapeutic. But after I finished it, I can't even explain it. It was all right, let's finish the rest of the studio. It was just so therapeutic though, man. But I don't know where it came from. I don't know how. I'm doing the curve and the card. I'm I don't know how the fuck I'm getting this right. I don't know how I'm getting this shit right. But sometimes it be therapeutic, man. And I don't know.
All the time.
I didn't know. I didn't know that's where you got that motivation from. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's
Like
dope.
you say, man, sometimes unfortunate situations inspire you to do stuff that you didn't even know you could do, man.
Exactly.
That's dope shit.
So what is something that y'all would like the people to know that they may not know about your space or anything like that, like or art in general? Like is it something like do you look at art and think wish that more people appreciated it more or anything like that, or like looked at it the way y'all look at it in a sense?
Well, yeah, because like Reed just said, man, it's therapeutic. Like it really relaxes me, and I use it in my classroom. You know, I let my kids draw, they doodle, you know, because it calms you down. And like really, as far as the space, it should be open the end of this month. You know, trying to do like the little game nights, 90s nights, movie nights. Kind of intimate setting, like, you know, no more than about 30, 40 people at a time. You know, just keeping it cool. But we'll be open soon, 185th, 678, 185th. But yeah, man, I'm just ready, man. Just want more people to, you know, tap in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it's like I got something for everybody. Everybody.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Is that Varnell Hill?
Man, you know.
It's like a Martin Montage.
know.
That's dope,
Martin
man.
Collage right there.
So you know we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
Man, no, man, like, man,
Is that the people see this?
my favorite.
Yeah, I put it.
Like my favorite moment since I've been doing this, man, was like Martin's camp reached out and wanted me to do a piece for the 30th anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like man, I thought, and look, this was I had just blew my knee out at the school, blew it out, had a brace on from my hip to my ankle, couldn't walk. So dude hit up like, yeah, the event is in 2 weeks in Hollywood. Like, we need you to come out here to do this piece or whatever. I'm like, and I wasn't gonna go because I was in a messed up state because I couldn't walk. You know, I'm just stressed out, depressed, mad. You know, call one of my sons. They like, man, we gotta go. You know what I mean? You can't pass this up. You know, so I put together the piece, man. Me and him hopped on a plane, went to Cali, man, and it was like it was surreal, man. Like, you know, we just like chilling with like kid and like just like Tommy Davidson.
That's
And, like
crazy,
it was just
man.
like we in there like, man, this
Is this the thing that
dope.
was on HBO? That thing or
It was
or
on, yeah.
Yeah.
the little like the little
BET.
reunion thing?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it
the
was
BET
on-
event.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
the
so like
reunion.
okay.
Man, it was dope, man. Just
Man,
a good time, man. A great time.
I still like think about it, you know, 'cause we, you know, Martin, you know, like that's the GOAT to me.
Yeah.
So just like going there and I tell him like, you know, bro, I appreciate you for that because I mean that was literally like a dream come true. I mean it's like crazy that he was able to do what he does now and be out there in like Hollywood with like some of the GOATs, man. And it was just a
cool
vibe,
time.
and
Everybody was cool.
That I was about to say, everybody was just cool, man. It wasn't on no like celebrity type like shit. It was just on some like cool stuff, man.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
And I'm out there in that bitch on crutches.
Kicking it though.
Crutches and a suit.
Hey,
But yeah, it was a good time, man. Good
you gotta do
time.
what you gotta do. That's dope.
So
as fuck, man.
y'all got a brick and mortar spot coming, obviously.
Yeah.
So talk about that a little bit more. The brick and mortar spot. That's coming.
Yeah. So obviously it's gonna have the art hanging up on the walls. Also with other artists, you know, other local artists gonna have their stuff in there. But like outside of just the art, you know, I just wanted to be like a spot to come in and chill and play. Reed came up in there. I got the NBA Jam arcade in there. Like when you walk in, I just wanted to be like damn, man, I feel like I'm back at Granny house, man. I'm at Auntie house. Like, man, let me just sit down and chill. You know,
we
you
gotta talk a
got
little bit about Pie and R&B, man.
Oh,
We
that's
got
the next
this,
thing.
man.
yeah. But yeah, man, it's there for like, you know, if you want to do like a after work mixer, little events, you know, like I said, other artists, poets, things like that, you know, just tap in and have that space available. Just to do some dope, cool stuff.
Do you got any pictures of sorry to go, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Do you got any pictures of when you was out there on crutches?
Yeah.
You should paint a picture of that.
Yeah. No, I
Just as
should,
like an
man.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Like put up like in your house or something to be like, this is when I, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, for real.
Did
That
some
is,
shit that I probably wasn't in the position.
They go
to
that.
do.
They go that.
hey, there
they
go. We
that
was at
break.
Roscoe's right there. We was at Roscoe's. Look at the brace. Yeah, at Roscoe's, man.
Or the one you got the one we was sitting on the couch on the like Martin couch.
Yeah, that one at the top. I
That was
think
on
that
top,
one at the
okay.
top.
Like all the way to
Yeah,
top.
at the top. I had to pin that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, like, man, we was in the room. We got to sit on the couch.
Right
like, in the
there
middle.
you go.
Oh, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, like.
The green leather.
That's a dope experience, man.
That's
It
dope.
was.
That's super dope, man.
That's what's up.
That's a really dope
Yeah, that was a
experience,
good
man.
That's really cool, man. For real.
Good time.
I'm jealous of it, man. But it's like, but you know, when you kind of true to yourself and you're doing something that's a passion of yours, I think good things are going to come out. I think a lot of times when you're doing stuff, sometimes it's like even with us doing this pod, you know, when you're doing stuff sometimes and you focused on the outside perception of what people are going to think it's going to be or how they're going to receive it at sometimes.
Right.
And a lot of times it's not really about that in a sense. It's about if you put your all into it and you do it the way you're supposed to do it, then you got to kind of block out everything else. The people will come. The other things will come when it comes, especially if you got the talent and things like that. That shit will come.
They will.
You know, but so to me, it's like you put your focus on what you're supposed to be doing and things like that, man. And I think it always, you know, works out and evens out in the end. That's dope. So I'll let you talk about the pod and R&B because Dev came up here one day. We come up here to do a show on a Sunday. He like, man, I got the spot.
No, because we got to because it's other nostalgia. Like what we do, pod and R&B. It's the
I'm
people
pretty
who
sure he probably didn't explain.
yeah, the
it a
people who
little bit
listening, the people who listening have
that's been there. They know.
either been or heard us talk about it every time we have an event. We've been doing it for like a year and a half now, but we it's like the way it marries together is crazy. So like we all pick 3 songs a piece, and we the songs that we pick are gonna have some kind of conversation topic to it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's like They Don't Know by John B. You know what I'm saying? And we play the song, and then right after the song, we got a hostess in the crowd. Our homie Candy is gonna be doing a hosting, but the people in the crowd interact with us, and we talk about keeping your friends out your relationship business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the conversation it's a cool conversation. It might get a little heated. It might get funny. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll have 3, 4, 5 songs in. It's a sing along with the crowd to the songs we playing. And then the interaction is crazy and women going back and forth with the man. It's just a dope experience. But it's a date night. It's candles on the table.
We get a
It's
lot of
rose
couples
petals.
that come.
With Red Lady Rose when they come in. It's date night joint. It's R&B music and it's conversation. We was trying to find a way to marry. Having a little cool event with podcasting because forever podcasts like people really don't want to go sit and watch you talk for an hour and a half. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? Especially when most of these podcasts already got a gang of content online. So it was like, how can we interact with the crowd and then make it like a joint situation? So yeah, it's like we had it at Silks. We had it a couple different places, but you know,
you may see some gyration. At certain points.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga might dip strawberries and whipped cream and feed them to somebody. This nigga here, nigga's out of control, man. But yeah, it's a cool little date night event. Like we was talking about when we came up there, man. It's like, and with it like goes right along. Most of the music we playing is from 2000s and the 90s. Is R&B music.
Because that's our
exact
age. Yeah. That's our age.
It marries perfectly, man. So like,
I can't wait.
we all got to get up there and check it. You know, yeah.
It'd be dope.
What's that?
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, I was talking to him about like because we picked the songs ahead of time, and I'm sure 90% of the damn songs we pick, he probably done got some.
You got a picture of it.
He got a picture. That's what I'm saying. It's some shit to go on. Yeah. It's always yeah. We was talking about that shit. We was up there. Me and Lee was up there for like an hour.
Right.
About a month and a half ago, yeah. So when I came back I came back next day to the pod and said, nigga, we can stop looking.
Yeah.
I said we can stop looking, dog. Because we had did Silks, we did a couple different spots. The first spot we did was cool, but it was far.
That was a partnership. I mean,
it was in Willowwick. They was cool as ever, man. But it was far out. People had to go out. You know what I mean? And we provided drinks for people. And, you know, they might have been sipping and they driving from Willowwick back to wherever. Yeah. And so, and then
right
Silks
off the freeway.
Silks did us dirty and double booked us.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
So we was like, all right, we gotta find somewhere to like put a flag down because the event's too dope. Yeah. And we would have people be like, I can't walk through the hall. Shout out real quick before we keep going. Me and him at you ever went to a new job and you meet somebody and you be like, all right, I'm gonna be cool in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's how it was.
It's just like we in school again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. So we probably, I'm gonna call him Thompson. He gonna call me Reed because that's what you got to do when you in the school and shit. Right. We don't call each other Mike and Dev. It's crazy. Yeah. It's hard to hear the
Michael
shit.
and Devin.
Michael and Devin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So we, yeah, man. I'm just excited to hopefully, you know what I mean, do pod and R&B up there. But I was saying Miss Star at the school. Y'all know her as we call her Miss Star. You know who I'm talking about?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll talk about. Yeah. I'm gonna show off these niggas. But she asked me once a week about this thing.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just. Hey,
She asked,
Look, I'm like,
she asked me once a week about pod and R&B, man. I'm like, we go get it back going. She like, 'cause I can't. This nigga don't want her to come no more. Miss Star get a little saucy. Okay. I love her.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. No, I didn't know who it was. Okay, yeah. Now I know. Yeah.
Yeah. She asked me once a week.
I know we gotta have a disclaimer. Like if you ain't coming to have a good time, then
she want to argue. She the one that really get rid of her
like
feelings.
just you
But
can't
the
pull up.
conversation be fun though, man. But
It's gonna be back and forth all night long. So I mean,
Right.
like you can't get in your feelings about it or whatever. I mean, or whatever, because
I'm ready
it's gonna
for
be
that.
ladies that's gonna have good points about us guys,
Yeah.
and we have to sit there and
take it.
take it. And on top of that, we need spaces where we can have conversation.
man, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Because
real.
we do too much of, and it's obviously it's stuff that we start transitioning out. So it's like we do too much of blaming people and who's doing this and who's doing that, and y'all doing this, and women want to tell men how to be men, and men want to tell women how to be women and stuff like that. It's like, and we say it all the time on the show. Can we just get back to loving each other and things like that? We need to have more conversation without the blame. In a sense, have conversation. Why can't we talk anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 5 grown ass adult men in this room or whatever, you know, and we about to sit here and have some conversation about some good things, whatever. So if you can't tell me if we had 1 or 2 women in here, we can't talk without yelling at each other or something like that. It's like we gotta find a way to get over that. It's like, and I hate the internet and social media for what they do.
Yeah,
and
Miss
how-
Star get a little saucy and get a little opinionated.
Yeah, and I hate
I love
how
it, though. You know
how
me.
people
I
get
know you
pitted
be
against
like-
each other
you
all
be
the
all
time.
for it.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
cause he like to salt bait some little seasoning to it, and then
They
step
be sitting there
back.
just like this.
And
Arm
then
across
step
the
back.
mic, like,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we got to get back to that, man. We got to get back.
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but so hopefully, we can make that partnership happen.
Yeah.
So the it's opening. Y'all said what date again?
I think at the end of the month. Like we go on
Okay.
spring break the 18th through the 25th. I just got a couple things to tighten up, and we ready. We
Okay.
ready.
cool. That's what's up.
So definitely let us know. We'll talk about it on the show to let people know it's open.
Yes, sir.
The trap and paint
Trap and paint.
happens when
March 30th, but it's the last Saturday every month.
every month
at
and it's
Captivate.
Captivate.
Yep.
How much does it cost for that?
Early birds 25. I think it goes up 10 after those are gone. And they usually sell out pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah, the link is up now. Yeah,
We gotta get to the
You
next
gotta get
one.
to
man.
that.
We gotta get to the next one.
Yeah.
If Cornelia's watching, she gonna want to go.
Yeah, she gonna want to go.
She gonna want to go.
I'm with it.
Yeah, we might as well though. I mean, like
cool
why
time.
not?
I said I was gonna start doing.
We got to do something.
Yeah,
different.
yeah. But it's a good event though. I mean, it's a good vibe.
Only time
You
I
know.
come out the house for real, because I don't go nowhere. Yeah, I don't go nowhere.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, so
me
it's
neither.
like-
Me neither.
Yeah.
You know, I need less drama in my life.
Man.
You know?
All right.
It's wild, man.
All right.
Nigga going by itself. You better be going by yourself. I know that much, nigga. You better be going by yourself.
All right, man. What we got for the week, man?
What's up with Diddy, man? What Diddy on, man? No, I'm just saying. I'm saying. What Freako got going on, man?
Hold on, what you call him?
Freako. They said nigga got everybody caught up in the Freako. I said that's the craziest shit I
Not
ever
the
heard in my life.
Rico.
Yeah, it's not the
Freako.
Rico, it's the Freako.
What's up with him, man?
I haven't read a lot of stuff about this one. So,
You ain't read nothing about Diddy all week.
I've been avoiding it.
Why?
If I see it, because I'm over it. I'm over it. It's almost like
It's new shit though, but just
Is it a part of you that don't want to believe it?
probably, but it's also in the sense of look. I always say where there's smoke, there's fire. So if it's enough people saying a bunch of stuff about, and we've heard shit about Diddy for years. This is how he is with even business practices and things like that. So we know Diddy is a questionable type of dude in a sense. So I put a couple things to the right. I ain't want to fuck
Pulling
with
up the court
Diddy.
documents.
Diddy. I ain't want to fuck with Shannon Sharp hopping out the truck this week and stuff
not?
like that because I'm over it, man.
Shay looking crazy.
I'm over it. But yeah, so what's the new shit with Diddy right now?
No, it's legit allegations. Like,
But it's like every other week though.
yeah,
Like I mean, it's something new pop
That's what I'm
up.
saying.
Like some
I
little
lost
dude-
count, so I don't. I lost track.
Is it just me, or do it seem like when an individual gets into some trouble, that first one come out and it's just like
That's
yeah,
what it
started
was.
Going crazy.
kind of like R. Kelly?
It's like a
Shit
snowball
just start-
going down the hill.
It's like the new dude is what's his name? Lil Rod.
Jesus Christ.
I can't remember his name.
That's his real name.
Look, Lil Rod is insane for that to be.
That's
your
what I'm
name.
saying. That's his name for real.
Lil Rod is crazy. Look, yo,
No,
look.
I'm never going by
Lil
Lil Rod.
Lil Rod is
right.
Real.
Nigga, you better call me Big Something.
Lil Rod.
Oh, I
Jesus
gotta
Christ.
find it. But he accused Diddy of like diddling him. You know what I'm saying? Like when it was a little dark skinned dude. I can't remember. He was with Diddy back in the day. I remember seeing him in a video. But he said and then in the lawsuit, he said Diddy admitted to having relations with some other males. One of them being a Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. One of them being a singer
I did
who
see,
had a Vegas resident singing before this. This what Lil Rod said, bro.
So you
I
gonna
did
believe
see-
a nigga named
Lil
Lil Rod?
I did see Meek go a ham on like Twitter and shit.
But look, Meek ain't even Meek.
I can only imagine how he was talking too when he was typing it.
Freaky Meek. Freaky Meek ain't even he ain't sound right, man. His responses.
nigga.
I'm gonna let y'all
That
have it.
nigga was mad.
No, Meek Mill. Look, Meek. Did you see his response on Twitter? I gotta find it, man.
No, he had about multiple posts.
Didn't they say that back in the day? Didn't you hear stuff about him and Usher back in the day? Usher.
Diddy and
said-
Usher? Diddy and Usher?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
About how he was having them at different parties and different shit.
Y'all
going
gonna
on.
leave my brother
They-
Usher
they-
alone.
They said, artist said, I was reading it this week. Artist said that he threw a party and Diddy told him don't wear drawers to the party.
What?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Come on, man.
What nigga tell you don't wear drawers to a party?
I don't
A
believe
nigga that whose party I ain't coming to?
I don't believe that, man.
No. So y'all know what's his name? Be on YouTube. Diddy's old
I wish a
bodyguard,
nigga would.
Gene Deal.
Hey, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen to him. He on like on like Vlad and some
Oh,
of the
I
other.
saw it. I saw it the other day.
Yeah, like he tell you like he tell like everything. They will, just listen to like Gene Deal on like YouTube.
I was watching actually on the way in. I wish I could pull the whole thing up, but I don't
Yeah.
want to like get copywritten.
Right.
But he man, where's the one from the other day?
By the way.
And he
leave your
was
drawers
recently
alone.
talking about that one
What?
with like Usher. I think it was. Yeah.
He was talking about how Diddy was getting hair from somebody woman. Then Usher came in and kissed her in the mouth.
Oh, man.
Like, but he saw her sucking his whatever,
Man, come on, man.
and then Usher.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is what.
Come on,
This is
man.
what the bodyguard said.
Yeah. So it's like Diddy's old bodyguard Gene Deal, and he's on I think it's called like art like
Can we say
something.
can we say the word allegedly?
Yeah.
As we're
No,
talking
he
about these
said it.
stories?
This is what he said.
Yeah, right. No,
This
like
what he
Gene
said,
Deal to
bruh.
say that stuff though. I mean,
And I quote,
I quote.
Leave the drawers at home.
Yeah,
he,
but no, but
hey,
me.
Mike over here talking
I'm
about
stuck on
Diddy's
that,
parties
man.
is by the way parties.
Yeah, by the way.
By the way,
By the way, leave your drawers at home.
Yeah, like what?
He might have just named the episode.
Made that with 50
by the way,
He might have
dot
just
dot
named,
dot.
He might have just
That's-
named this week's episode.
Ain't that what
By
50
the way,
said?
by the way, dot dot dot. Leave your drawers at home. That's me.
No, we're gonna leave that part off.
No, please put that on there.
Man.
But these some of Meek's responses to all this. Stop asking me if I'm straight. I'm just gonna play it raw how the world is.
It was that part that was like,
Yeah,
I was
come
like, I was
on,
like,
Meek.
I'm blessed. I'm okay.
Yeah, I
Dan
ain't
took
hear
the post
nothing.
down.
I ain't hear nothing good
good.
looking. What is he talking about? He never really denied. Like it was the one. I'm trying to find the one, man, because
He
never-
panicking. He in panic mode right
He
now.
never addressed it.
He in panic mode, man. His boys is hitting him up, man. He is in panic mode, man.
That's tough.
I can't. I wish I had the tweets pulled up. But the other one, he was talking. It sounded like you remember that scene from 40-Year-Old Version
Yeah.
when he was like, "Ooh, I just had her." Like she said, "Ooh, grab my breast," and ooh, like that's how
His
he.
line.
That's how he,
When he was making it up.
He was making up the story. Yeah,
That
okay,
nigga,
yeah.
that nigga said like, "I be running red lights to get to that gushy coochie." Like, what did you talking about, me?
Who says gooch? Gushy coochie.
Yeah, like what is? All this stuff is about his album. He done flooded his timeline with his album, so we can't find the tweets. No more.
I feel like
Yeah, everything from February.
so obviously Shannon's getting drugged right now.
Man,
Look, my man hopped off the truck. Y'all look. I'm gonna let y'all speak on it. You know, Corlisha asked me
I
about.
ain't even seen it.
Corlisha asked me last night. She's like, "Why they talking about
This
Shannon
right
or
here?
whatever?" And she like, "Yeah, Shannon hopped off the truck."
Why they do my man like that?
Oh, man.
Why they do him
Shannon
like
hopped off the
that,
truck.
man?
Yeah.
damn,
Why they do him like that?
He hopped off the truck. Yeah. You about to share it, ain't you?
I'm about to.
You about to share it.
Nigga got out looking like somebody's short.
Look at him.
Man, don't. See that? Pause.
Look at him.
Oh, no.
Y'all see, man. Y'all,
That's it for me.
y'all gotta leave people alone,
It's a
man.
wrap for me. It's a wrap, nigga.
Hey, Reed, where you get the hips, Reed? Where you get the hips?
He got them hips from a bad bitch. The nigga that got 2 hip surgeries, man. Them is some stripper hips this nigga got on him, man.
Hold on. Who was the one that was sitting at courtside with him?
That one right there.
Oh, that nigga Hollywood.
Pause. No, go back. Go back. Right there.
Right there.
Look at that nigga.
Damn. Well,
Why they doing Unc like this, man?
That ain't normal, man. Right there. Right there.
Wee. Ooh, wee.
Man, I don't know if my mom watching, but she got a hip replacement and she don't even walk like that.
Man, y'all is crazy, man.
I'm trying to defend Unc, man. Somebody in the comments on the Shade Room I still to this day, I already said it, so I don't care. Somebody need to do a podcast about just Shade Room comments because I'm telling you, it's the funniest shit in the world, man. They said that nigga wanted to go with the 2-piece sign so bad when he got out the car, but he pointed, and I can't, watch him. It looked like he wanted to go 2-piece signs on him bad, boy, but he couldn't do it. Woo! You see it? That nigga wanted to go like this. Oh, man, they doing Unc bad, man.
Yeah, he brought this on himself in a sense.
well,
You know what?
Oh, man, somebody that did his dirty already, man.
We got a
Look at the muscles.
He got the muscle. He got a muscle shirt on.
Yo, man.
That's funny, man.
I don't know, man. But I don't understand why they want to make all black men gay now, man. What's going on in the world right now?
I told Carlisha today. Well, no, I think it was yesterday. She asked me. I'm like, I didn't know he had kids. Because I never liked Shannon Sharp because he played for a rival team. He talked. He a very good trash talker, and I always hated him. You know, so whatever. You know, you played against my team and y'all beat us. I don't like you. Yeah. So I ain't never liked him. But so I'm like, you know, any person that makes it to 40, in a sense, and you ain't married and shit like that, or whatever, you automatically in the black community, you gay. If you 40 plus. Not married, no kids, something like that, you gay. But she told me, she's like, oh, he got kids. I'm like, oh, well, I never do that or whatever. But it's like, they got to make everybody, like, look, bro, I don't care. Look,
This is crazy.
I'm trying, ain't I? You see me over here trying, like, all right.
It's crazy. It's the curvature. It's the curvature right there that's crazy.
He got them Kenny Smith legs. He got them Kenny Smiths.
Niggas don't even yawn or stretch like that. Look at this nigga, man.
Come
That's how
on,
he holds
Shay.
his neck. Like,
He
Oh,
got an arch in his back. Pause.
oh, man, this is crazy, man. Damn.
One of y'all take it, because
I don't know.
next.
Yeah,
right. All right.
Ain't no, I can't
Next.
defend it. I can't defend this nigga. I can't defend Diddy. I can't defend Meek Mill. I guess them niggas live how they live and love what they love, man.
Hey, look.
Love wins.
I don't even look at them.
all right.
Look at this motherfucker like. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, I can't defend that. I can't defend that.
Insane.
Oh man.
But real quick, we can't defend that. Let's talk about this real quick, man. So all right. So Trump went to Sneaker Con, right? And he brought up he got some he put some shoes out, and he said that it was a guy that went on Fox News a few days later and said he connected with the black community, he understands the black community because he's selling shoes, and we love shoes.
I mean, we do.
It's like
This is what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
The word nigga, you can't say it.
I think we living in this world as a people where Trump is bold enough to say the shit that we don't say out loud.
I mean,
Cause a nigga gonna buy the new cherry red 11s when it is how you. If them bitches was fire, if them was gold, if he made the gold 11s, imagine if the 11s was gold around where the red is on the cherry red 11s,
They'd have them. They got them.
and then the Jordan symbol was an American flag. The 2-3 was the American flag on the back.
Y'all putting too much thought into this.
You
shit,
think
bro.
niggas would have had them gold 11s on?
Y'all putting too much thought into this shit, man.
The
Hey,
patent leathers.
They definitely would.
More than likely,
Nigga,
yeah. I mean,
half our school, half our 12-year-olds. Tell the truth.
yeah.
He telling the truth. I don't see where he. I'm
I mean,
not
look,
voting
look,
for the
look,
dude.
Look, people went out there and bought them. What's it? The Lonzo Ball, with the Ball family shoes. People went out there and bought them shit. So
Big baller brand.
the Ball,
Big
brand,
Baller
yeah,
brand.
yeah, okay, yeah. So people went out there and bought them shit. So technically, niggas is gonna buy shit just for the sake of buying it.
Like, imagine if these was real. imagine if them was real, and it was real. It was authentically Jordan.
Hold on, those Trump shoes?
Think about his wallet.
Drop it.
Hold on real quick.
You better go to sneakers at
I got a hoodie. If niggas got a hoodie that go with the shoes, they'll buy them shoes.
already.
The only problem is the shoes is ugly. If the shoes had a hint of fire to them,
Oh, hold on, man.
a hint.
Are you telling me that picture you just put up
That's not
is
the
an
shoe.
actual shoe?
That's a fake shoe.
I'm about to say
That's
that,
the real one right there. The
the
gold.
one with the gold, right?
I think you can buy these though.
Go ahead and put your card on it, there.
But they made the Trump ones, are they?
Nah.
This really got niggas questioning.
I'm like, no.
Hey, I'm over here looking like
Jordan ain't having. No. I mean, I don't think
Jordan did say Republicans buy shoes too. That's one of the most famous lines of all time. These are Trumps. These the Trumps right here. They're some terrible shoes.
the Trumps.
They're horrible.
Those them the ones?
There they ass.
Them the ones.
What does
Hey, look at the soul though. Look at the soul. The ones.
If them was the ones, we'll buy them bitches. I think that's the only problem is the shoes shitty.
you know I'm controversial.
Yeah, you niggas, you buy them bitches.
I'm buying them.
Fat Joe bought them.
Fat Joe bought
The
them.
thing is, they're reselling for like, so they're buying them for like $300, but they reselling for like $1,200, $1,300. So Fat Joe like, I'm a shoe collector.
Nah, fuck that.
So Fat Joe bought them.
Fat Joe corny for that, man.
All right.
I like
corny
shoes.
for that.
I
Fat
like
Joe
shoes
been
that
corny for a minute anyway.
No, would y'all buy? Would y'all buy them?
No, I wouldn't.
With those?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Would y'all not buy them because they're Trump shoes or because they ugly?
They shitty.
Both. If they was nice and they was Trump shoes, I'm not buying
Yeah, I'm
them.
not buying them either.
But the fact they shitty and Trump shoes, I'm not buying them twice.
So y'all got a little bit of you know, like, all right, I'm not gonna do that or whatever. But I will give you this difference. Like, all right, Trump does, or his team, they will say some shit that's like, all right, we got to sit there and be like, most people ain't gonna say it that way, but they will say it that way, and it's like you got to kind of give him that his piece for that.
Yeah.
But that's ass. No, that's ass.
Yeah, the shoes are shitty, and that's the problem. That's the only problem I see.
So if they was fly, if they was dope for
I
real,
wouldn't buy them, but a lot of black people would.
Yeah.
It's just it's an unfortunate truth. Like I'm not trying to like these shoes. All his shoes is terrible. Every last pair of Trump shoes.
Trump is terrible, but
Trump is terrible. But
he's also going to be the next president. But you know, I still stand on that. He's going to win the next election. But
I believe.
I still stand on that.
I believe.
Yeah.
I do too.
believe.
Yeah, I
I
still-
agree. Unfortunately, but yeah.
oh man,
There's too many of
Biden's
them.
dead. What do we keep? I keep saying. I say it every single time. Biden is dead
Yeah,
right
man.
now. He's a walking ghost. Trump just has a little bit more bearings about himself than Biden does. That's it. That's the only difference.
That's it.
That's it.
And he got that following. Like they gonna follow that.
Yeah.
nigga, like
To the ends of the
whatever, like,
goddamn
to
earth, man.
Whatever he do,
Right.
they don't see no wrong.
No
You know what I'm
wrong.
saying?
No
Nothing.
wrong. No,
So,
nothing.
Man, every time I pull up to work and I go inside the parking lot, it's pickup trucks,
Got the
people that got
flags.
all that. I look at it every day and be like,
I be at the gym and they got them like my last gym. It was like it'd be trucks. It'd be like 4 or 5 trucks. I'm not talking about them big flags. You know what I'm saying?
I remember I caught that. What year was that? Maybe a few years back, or maybe 4 or 5 years, where I was on the freeway and they had the whole Trump thing going down the whole highway.
oh yeah.
Oh, that happened to me.
They had a
when we-
little train, a bunch of cars
That shit
with
was
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, we was in Columbus and it happened one time on High Street in Columbus.
And the crazy part is, all of them was looking at us like, I was like, man, get the fuck out of here.
It is what it is, man.
All right, so I got something for y'all because you know we got a couple people that work in the schools in here. You know, most people in here got some youngins at home too and things like that. I got a question for y'all. So I saw somebody that you know I watched one of my favorite reality show is Big Brother basically. But somebody that was on that show, she put a little post up on IG the other day and she was talking about how her son, and I think he's grown now. I think he may be about 18ish or so. But anyway, she put up a little post the other day talking about how she grew up a certain way. We all about the same age. We grew up a certain way, where shit happens. Everybody's in a room. Everybody gets in trouble. Everybody gets whooping and stuff like that. Like we grew up a certain way. Not saying it's right or wrong or anything. And a lot of times we look back on things nowadays and we say it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? But she talked about how her son was in the room. He came home one day with somebody. He was talking to a bunch of his friends. And he was like, "Oh, I'm actually gonna whoop my kids or whatever at some point." Not saying he not abusive or nothing like that, but because. But he said he was basically like, "Yo, this is something I'm going to implement with my kids." And I thought about that for a second. I'm like, I think the next generation is actually going to get something like that right, because I feel like for us, we go the opposite in so many ways when stuff happens. We go just if it was left, we go so far right. If it was right, we go so far left or whatever. And I think we have a lot of us in our age range or whatever. We have a lot of kids that we are raising right now, or even a little bit older than us and whatever. Where it's like, you were in that group of people. It's like, okay, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. We have a million things now we say we shouldn't do. And it's the opposite of what we did growing up. Because again, we know a lot of shit happened when we that went wrong. Yeah. Or a lot of stuff in general or whatever. Yeah. I feel like that's one of them things that I feel like they're going to get older. It's a lot of things that generation that's coming up behind us now is going to get right. They're going to look back and be like, you know what? I probably shouldn't have been doing this, or I probably should have got my ass whooped for something like that. And they looking back on it now and being like, yeah, y'all probably should have been a little bit more tough with us or whatever, something like that or whatever. I just wanted to get y'all take on that. Is that one thing that y'all think the next generation may get right? I'm not talking about just discipline in general. Yeah.
I think a lot of it with us though was kind of the PTSD from getting our ass whooped, and we don't want to pass that shit on to our kids. But I personally only got a few whoopings when I was little. I know
you talking about.
I ain't get a whole bunch of whoopings.
Right.
I'm passing on like the positive shit my father taught me to my daughters. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know I was rare. I know it was rare. Majority of my friends got their ass whooped when they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My father would talk to me for 8 hours, and I'd be like, "Nigga, just whoop my ass, bro," and he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was effective. So I'm just passing that on. But I think for the most part, we just don't want to pass that trauma on.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I really think that's what it is in a nutshell. And now this generation hasn't received it, and they probably think they want or a whooping would have worked. But that shit, my grandmother used to do more whoopings than my father would. My mother never whooped me though. But I don't know. I just think they don't want to push the trauma on.
I'm trying to find out. It's crazy you would bring this up because of the nature. Like, I'm always candid and I speak bluntly about my personal situation as far as
most
I'm
things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like how to effectively handle him without getting into that mode of physically disciplining him. Because there's so much stuff you got to deal with nowadays too. Like they actually started a thing at his charter school as far as abuse and different stuff. So it's like I'm in the mindset like I can't even be how it was old school for me because it may be a situation he go inside and they ask him, has this ever happened?
Yeah.
Even though I know I'm not trying to do nothing to like hurt him, nothing like that. But I'm just really.
We'll hold the kid to the school in a minute if we feel like they're getting abused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm with me actively being like, because I don't want to whoop my children no way, but I'm actively trying to figure out how to handle, or rectify the situations with him when he's consistently doing certain things without taking him to like the doctor and being like, oh, he got this, he got that, you need to put him on medication, different stuff. Because he's been doing better, but he just go back and forth so much and struggling with so much that, as his dad, I try to like figure out what's the best way. I'm asking y'all as men, like fathers, like what's the best way to even try to approach that situation with him? Like, because I'm clueless at this right now. I just don't know because it seems like every time I try to talk about stuff with him, it'll be, hey, Leighton, I need you to do A, B. It actually worked a couple times too. Positive, reinforcement and telling them, hey, look, this and that. In the morning when he, whatever the case, hey, Leighton, boom, 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 and I'll get calls and say, oh, he did great today, this and that. But then it'll be a situation where he'll come right back and just do some off the wall shit, and it's like we just had a conversation this morning. But that's just it's crazy, man.
It's open for everybody.
Yeah. So I think like as far as like in the classroom, man, with my own kids, I got 2 boys. I got 2 sons.
What's the ages?
13 and 9.
Okay.
So I think it comes down to knowing your kid. Like my 2 boys is polar opposites. Like my youngest, the 9-year-old, has got more whoopings than the 13-year-old ever had. Just because they're two different kids. They respond differently to different things. And it's not like I've whooped a 9-year-old a lot of times. I can count on one hand the number of times I've had to whoop them. But it's just knowing your kid and what works. Like some kids, you know, if I take this away, they'll respond. If I spank them, they'll respond. If I have that 8-hour conversation with them, that's all it takes. But you just have to know what works. Because these kids is like you said, they got a lot going on. Yeah. Like these phones and social media, they living in a whole different world than we are right now.
It's so different.
So it's like we as parents and educators, man, we got to tap into, you know, what they got going on and give them what they need to kind of navigate through life. And whether it's like, yo, I need to pull this belt out, or you need to get two to the chest, or I need to sit down and talk to, or shit, give you a hug. You know what I mean? Because, like, the first question you got to ask when a kid act up for real is why. Like, why did you do it? Right. You know, like, and, you know, and they might give you a reason that makes sense. You know, even though the action didn't make sense, you know, that's what you got to talk them through. Like, all right, so this is why you did it, but this ain't the way you're supposed to handle it. Right. So figure out that why and then build from there. And if it results in an ass whooping or a conversation or a hug, like that's where you gotta, you know, pick one out the box. Right. But
and shit, this might be the hardest advice to give. I think, man.
As you rocking the Black Dads.
Yeah, are dope.
Black Dads are dope shirt.
Because it's the thing, man, especially in our community. Because I heard you say it. Because it's a stigma. But sometimes the answer might be he can't help it.
We see that every day.
We see it every day.
We see it every day.
And sometimes they really can't. Yeah. And nigga, I can't regulate my blood pressure on my own. So I gotta.
Yeah, I get it.
I gotta take medicine every day. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take Carvedilol every day.
It's a hard pill to swallow, though.
It's a hard pill to swallow, literally and figuratively. Yeah. But sometimes that's in saying every kid's different. Every kid's different. Yeah. And so it might be like, bro, I want to control myself, but like I can't. Right. And especially if you see a pattern, that pattern. One thing about kids, man, after you work with so many, and I know like Thompson and like you see so many every year, they make sense. All of them make sense. From the outside looking in, it might look like a cluster of like but every single kid makes 100% sense once you really, really try to get to know what's going on. And you know your kid more than any other kid. Right. And if you see that pattern, and if that pattern is making sense to you, not like you were saying, like one day he good, one day he you know, it might be off, or 3 days might be good, one day might be off, or 4 days might be good, and you're like, what's going on? You might have to start tapping into stuff that you haven't tapped into before. And it might be.
Yeah. And see, that's what makes me, not drives me crazy, but just make me think a lot, because Leighton he'll do things and know there's a consequence behind it, but still do it.
And I think that's what I can't help.
That's what you can't help it. Like we see it every day.
I will literally be like, Riz, don't do. Hey, look, we need to be good day. Hey, you determine your day. You're gonna have a great day. This and this and that. Don't do A, B, and C. I'll be at work.
He'll do A.
Hello. Hey, Mr. McDaniel. Leighton is A, B, C, and D. I'll be like,
God damn!
I just told you not even an hour ago. Now he got to go sit in the room with, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case. Right.
Never read, man. Filling out a reflection.
sheet.
And I be sitting there like, you know that when you do A, B, and C, that A, B, and C is gonna happen after the fact, right? I even said this to him the other day. I was like, Leighton, why do you do stuff when you know
he might not be able
what the consequence is gonna be? So now, me trying to be better as a dad, as a father, I'm like, well, damn, maybe he can't help it.
Yeah, he might not be able to.
Maybe it's something a little more deeper than what we capable of handling as parents on our own.
Because it's a stigma in our community. It's a stigma in our community because, like, not because, but we see the same kids every day. I see the same kids every day. I might see the same 15 kids every day. If I get a new kid and I'm like, What you do? What you doing in here? You know what I'm saying? It's the same ones every day. And it's a lot of times it is a parent or two that's like, my baby, okay, all right, I'm not going to argue with you about your baby.
Right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I can guarantee they can't help it, man. Love them to death. You don't think nothing bad of them. You know what I'm saying? But if they can't help it, they might need something to.
And I'm going to tell you for real I know we got to transition, but and I'm going to tell you for real what made me realize that it may be something a little deeper than what I think it is. My son he loves PlayStation, you know, like any other kid. You know what I'm saying? I told him, and I bought him a PS5.
Shit, you sound like our parents.
This was before. This was before Christmas. I told him, if you don't do A, B, and C, you're not gonna see that PS5, right? He ain't seen it since Christmas. So this is his passion. Like he told me, I want to be such and such, like, you know, ABC, and I'm just like, okay. And I'm thinking in my head, okay, I got the PS5. I know he gonna act right. I'm not saying I'm trying to do that for him.
No, you got
to. Because look, I don't want to paint this picture like he don't have great days.
No.
He does. But I'm looking at the scale and it ain't weighing out like he's
a
supposed to
little
be.
more consistent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bruh, it's to the point where he don't even ask about the PS5 now. And I'm just like, okay, something ain't right because I know my child.
No, I think that just becomes normal at that point. And I think you had a point too. I don't want to interject too much, whatever. But it's just, and even from the feed, Quilish was saying that it's sometimes it's like an attention thing. You need more attention in whatever ways or whatever. And I think that is true. That's the case. True in a lot of instances also. But even speaking to your point too, I think sometimes that just becomes like the norm. It's like, all right, well, I just ain't gonna have a game. Like you just, it's
like
just,
he cool
it becomes
with
normal.
And I don't know him to be that way. So when he hit me with I was just like, oh no, okay, how are we gonna fix this? You know what I mean? Like something's obviously going. So we are actively, you know, his mom and I are actively trying to take it to another level as far as like, okay, what's going on with our baby? You know, so we gonna see, man.
I'm sorry, did you ask something?
Thank y'all for letting me share that.
Oh
With
no,
y'all,
definitely. Well, you know, I don't have kids. Well, I do, but I don't. So I have a son, but he passed like 3 days after he was born. So you know what I'm saying. So I mean, he would have been 16 right now. So, but with that though, I don't think that it's a like right answer or a like perfect answer because I mean, again, like we're not with our kids all day, so we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can just go by off of what they tell us or the like teacher tells us, and also too, like I applaud y'all because I couldn't be a teacher. I don't have that patience. I know. I just don't.
Y'all?
I mean, I applaud teachers, man. But again, yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough. And I grew up in a household kind of like you. So like my dad never like whooped us. It was my mother. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what it was. And I have like 2 sisters, and me and my older sister was the like laid back ones. It was my younger sister. That's the one that had the little like problems, and it would like.
It's always the youngest. Shout out to Mike.
So,
shout out to Mike. Always the youngest.
Right. But and it was her and my father that would like bump heads because they're like the same person really. Kind of like it's like their way, kind of, or like no way to an extent, kind of like hard headed too. So they would like bump heads. But my little sister though, at least in high school, you know, it was just nonstop. It was always something. I had to go to like his house, like, bro, I can't be there because I know what's gonna happen. So I don't know, man. It's just it's tough. It's tough. And so
you know another thing too I'm trying to get out of that I haven't even expressed this. I know we got to move on, but I have not. Thank y'all for, like I said just a few minutes ago, for letting me get this out because it's something I've been thinking about for a minute. Now I feel like I find myself questioning myself as a parent. No, in a sense, I'm gonna tell you why. When he with my mother, his grandmother, he don't do none of this.
But what she let him do?
You know what I'm saying?
What she be letting him do though? That's you got to. Are you holding boundaries that he got to stay within? And the grandma just like, hey, you grandma's baby today. You know what I'm saying?
My mother tells him whenever he goes, like him and his sister Parker go over there. Ain't no video games over here. Y'all gonna do puzzles. Y'all gonna do this. Y'all gonna do that. Y'all can watch some TV, but y'all gonna watch something that's educational. And the thing is, he don't. Every time he go over there, it's like, a 10 hut, you know. And my mother's not, y'all know my mom. She's not even that type of person. She's real meek, real laid back, real caring. But at the same time, she kind of got that way, like she grandma. He don't do none of that.
Hey,
but when he don't do that stuff around me. But see, his mom called me and told me like, yeah, Red's starting to be a little. I call him, he don't even come, and it's so much I want to talk to y'all. We're gonna do it off because I know we got transition, but man, this is one of the moments where I need my brother's some conversation, man, because I'm trying to really figure this out because he's getting older, and I don't want this to transition into his teenage years and it be something worse, or you know, to the point where he's starting to do shit that's really like bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, that's one of the things that we obviously have these conversations on the show, whatever, and so
Sorry
yeah, we
to get
definitely.
too, by the way, man.
Nah, you good. So yeah, we'll talk about that one a little bit more. And then you had one too.
What?
Was that the topic?
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Let
me pull that shit up. My bad, y'all. I put all my stuff in my drafts in Gmail. You know what I'm saying? Oh. No, real quick. No, before any of that, we talked about this. We talked about it earlier. I know, nigga, while it's still down, I'm gonna bring it down and try to bring it back up. But no, this is my pop's birthday. He'd have been 73.
Right.
Yeah, March 3rd, 1951. You know what I'm saying? So he'd have been 73 today. So shout out to Petty James Reed.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Like this would have
Happy
been
heavenly
this
birthday.
would have been B-Day, man.
Let me add in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So my youngest nephew just turned 16 today too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out. Happy birthday, Neff. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now I see you, Eli.
That's what's up.
Happy birthday.
No, I want to. I'm gonna wait to. I'm not gonna wait to Brainstorm come back because he had to go drain the lizard. You know what I'm saying? But no,
I ain't heard that in years.
you know what I'm saying? Charlamagne got in trouble for calling the chick the big back. So I don't know if y'all saw the. Did y'all watch that shit? That 52 part? I mean, I know niggas ain't watch 52 parts on
I ain't
TikTok.
see it. I don't even have TikTok.
You don't?
That's crazy, right? I don't. No,
I told him.
Yeah, I don't have.
I told him.
The thing about real quick before we even get into it, TikTok, like I do have TikTok, but I don't be on TikTok. But you know what the problem is? I'll be on Reels trying to tell myself it ain't TikTok. Nigga, this TikTok on Instagram. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I could be on that shit for an hour and 15 minutes, man.
Hey, Reed.
What's up, man?
My wife just texted me, right? And she said my youngest son heard the whooping comment and said, bruh, why he had to mention that? What's up, Chase?
That's your son's name?
Nice. Yeah. What's up, Chase?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes it be like that, man. You gotta take. You gotta take.
You know I love him.
That'd be the same thing. Liv, you listen to Mackenzie, you hear some stuff, man. But no, man. Like, yeah, I be on Reels a lot, but not TikTok. But the chick got on TikTok and did a 52 part. Each part was like 8 to 10 minutes, man. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to the first 3, then I started watching little recaps or whatever. But apparently she got with some dude or whatever. And she got married to the nigga, but everything he ever did was a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said he was a CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
That's her fault.
The nigga was a forklift driver. You know what I'm saying? The nigga be on the phone in the morning like, hey, babe, my brother said good morning. Nigga ain't had no brother.
Oh, he was just lying for no reason.
He like, nah, lying for no reason.
He lied about stuff she could Google. Hey, come on, man.
How often do you like hear that though? Like, yeah, I'm a CEO of Fortune 500. Though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that right there would just be like, all right.
Nigga,
I know this nigga.
The fuck is a Fortune 500? But apparently
Like,
he
with
was trying to buy her $750,000 house. He ain't had no money.
Oh.
So it kept, but he was like printing fake documents. He had these fake people call the phone. She had an abortion or something one time, and he made like he made the people call him like he was his assistant or some shit. And then he answered like he can't come, but he couldn't come because he couldn't take no more days off from work. He was out of PTO.
And you the CEO. How you the CEO, but you got to take PTO? Who you sending the request to? Like who approves your time off?
So
the board.
And so the nigga Charlamagne. I said all that to say, fuck her story. Her story cool, it's funny. He said that to say Charlamagne said this sound like big back behavior. Like this sound like big back women being thirsty for a relationship. I don't think big back is a bad. You know what I'm saying? Is big back disrespectful?
Man, come on.
I'm a big back nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the big back women. We love you too.
You know what I'm saying? Is big back bad to say your chick? You can't say your girl got a big back.
No.
You can't.
No.
I don't know. So now he getting blowback. They saying he don't like black women and all this different kind of shit.
I've been saying about him for years anyway. So I mean, it's nothing new. And I really felt like that was a joke when he said it. He didn't. I'm guessing you're talking about the TikTok thing.
Yeah.
So it's like he didn't see the person or whatever he said. You know. So he was just like, yo, that sounds like what it is. So it's just. I think this is literally one of those times where he just made a joke, and I know jokes can go too far. I think it was literally one of those times he just made a joke, and it's like people just want to be offended for no reason, at least in my opinion.
I think we got to bring jokes back, man.
What if you'd have said women with low self-esteem behavior? Then what? Who would have got mad then? People with low self-esteem. So what? You going to identify yourself then?
Right.
So it's like I just feel like it was a joke that kind of people took offense to for no reason.
Because we don't say the silent part out loud sometimes, man. You know, like we know the jokes, but like we don't know them. It's tax time. You get you a little big back from Painesville. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Or if you're on the west side, Lorraine.
On the west side. She getting back 6,200. She give you about 5,900. You know what I'm saying?
You tell her you gonna flip it.
You be with her,
and then you go to Red Lobster.
You be with her. You be with her till May, and then y'all break up. Like we know how the game go.
Niggas know how the game go.
Like why can't we say that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess whatever.
Things are too sensitive now.
People just look, and I know we can't say it, but I just don't know why we
Extremely.
can't say it, man.
No, some things do go too far, but sometimes the truth is just the truth. So
But shit, it's at the point now where saying the stuff that you actually see in front of you, you can't even say.
Yeah.
People know, like you just said about the text. People know what the fuck going on. Everybody knows somebody right now that's like, damn, she about to get taken for all her shit. Or that nigga about to he got tax money. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. But whatever. But shout out to her. I guess.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
And her back.
I guess she getting interviews and shit. She getting money.
I heard she made some pretty good money.
Yeah,
off
she
of
getting
it.
some notoriety from it. So yeah, she getting money off of TikTok from it. I mean, she got millions and millions of views on TikTok. So she getting money from it. So shout out to her for that. But I brought it was different layers to this. I brought this up too because I believe this is the next step in like the alternative to books. Because I didn't listen to it, but about 100 million people did. I didn't watch all of them, but like I just think it's gonna. She stumbled upon, in my opinion, an alternative to media, to telling your own story. You got audiobooks, you got regular books, but I can sit down in front of a camera for 2.5 hours and like tell my detailed story from my point of view from beginning to end. I just think she stumbled upon a new way for people to creatively tell stories.
But the question is who's really, obviously a lot of people did. Never mind.
A lot of people did.
I was about to say who's really going to do that.
And if it was, let's say, let's say, I was about to go Mike, because I want to give a shout out to Brown for 40,000. Let's say LeBron was like, next June, I'm on June 19th next year, I'm dropping a 40-part TikTok series of me talking about the 3-1 comeback. Everybody named mama go to LeBron TikTok page and watch that bitch from beginning to end. Talking about the money stashed in the ceiling, we coming back to get the money, all that shit. Like, it's just a new form of communication. And she might have just stumbled upon that shit and we all just got into it on some like viral shit. But if I was somebody who had some shit to say that people would want to listen to, seeing how much money she made off of it, everybody named mama would go and watch LeBron's 40-part, 20-part, 15-part, 25-point part, whatever, 31-part for 3-1. You know what I'm saying? TikTok series.
I feel that that's what TikTok is because I be on like TikTok like faithfully now. And
Okay.
most of it is just stories. Like
The stories,
people,
okay, I never se-
like you know like part 1, part 2, part 3.
I
Like,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
Like, like most of it is just part 4, 5, 6, 7 of people. Of course, you know like they're like networking too. But I mean, but like a lot of it though is people telling like their stories or like their
Wow.
daily lives and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's amazing because I actually seen a part 35. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, nigga,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
nigga,
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that was trapped in the closet.
It just be chapters now, right? It just be chapters of like your life and whatnot. So yeah.
Oh shit, that's just like me, like a nigga think he discovered something new, ain't discovered shit.
right.
Nigga shit, you know what nigga should do?
Christopher
Nigga-
Columbus.
They discovered some shit already here.
Yeah, man.
But no, I just when I was watching, I'm like, this is a dope. I didn't know that though. I had never been on TikTok for that specific reason. I go for some funny shit. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
there's all
saying?
types of stuff on TikTok. I mean, like you know,
Yeah.
from like funny shit,
Yeah.
selling stuff. You know, what I mean, I go on TikTok just for like random stuff. Like, hey, how do you cook this, and that? And it'd be a billion videos,
Really?
or whatever. So I mean,
So is TikTok like the new YouTube? Because as you're telling that story about Brian, I'm thinking like, or he can just sit down and just record an interview and put it out on YouTube.
I think it's just quicker. It's just you know,
It's quicker. You can get it in
just
bites.
Put that reel in, it's just real. Yeah, you getting bites.
Yeah.
To where like on like YouTube, like it's like a 20-30 minute like video at you know what I'm saying like at once. So where on like YouTube, I mean on TikTok, it's like okay, I'll shoot this one part today and then leave them like guessing for the next part. You know what I'm saying? I'll put
Yeah,
like part
like
2
you can come
later.
out. He can come out with parts 1 through 5 today, and then 5 through 10 on Wednesday, and the next on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I would love it though. But I was just thinking about if they like really, I guess they do already. But I'm like, if they used it for that reason, like specifically, as an alternative to like books or a documentary, it's a new form of streaming income. It's a new form of
If you know how to
media.
work it right, it can be.
Yeah,
I mean like
yeah.
for real.
Cause she worked the hell out of it and got bread off of it, and went viral. I'm like, man, basically what she did was wrote a book about her experience with this nigga. That's all it was. If you really think about it, I ain't got 2.5 hours to do shit. I'm not about to watch you, lady. But people want to read.
did.
But people do read for that long. You know what I'm saying? Put your headphones in, ride, and listen to her tell the story. Ain't nothing but an audio book. That's all the fuck it was.
It really was.
That's all it was. So,
I guess I just ain't into people's personal story in that sense of, I guess, a regular person in the sense of it. It's just like,
but all these stories we watch are personal stories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you really break it down, like I always look at it like this. I'm like, I just don't feel like doing it, but 100 million people can't be wrong.
no.
Like 100 million, somebody got to be interested in something.
But you know
But
what?
I mean,
is?
people to watch it.
It was juicy. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't telling a
And she
story
was
about,
dumb as fuck.
She,
That's
she,
what it
she
was.
wasn't telling a story about. Had that been a story about her being how she met her husband and they were so happy and this is the things who did whatever, that shit wouldn't have got that. People are addicted to negative. Y'all got to remember that. Like anything that's negative and has a fucked up type of connotation to it or whatever, people gonna flock to it all day long.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is the Cat Williams interview over 50, 60 million views or whatever? Because it's drama. People are addicted to that, and people want to be drawn to it. You can't. I was thinking again over these 2 weeks we've been out about, like, if we actually started a push, or somebody started a push about just something positive, no matter what, you put something positive, relationship wise. Talk about the time that how you met your husband. Talk about how you met your wife. Talk about when you fell in love. Talk about the first time you knew about love, whatever. That shit wouldn't go half as far as the Cat Williams shit did.
Yeah.
Because we don't
but
like
the problem
that shit.
is because the problem is positivity for you puts people in a negative headspace, in a deeper negative headspace.
Yep, that's true.
So the more I talk about how beautiful my love is, if I ain't got it, it's gonna make that person listening to it be like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. It should inspire you, but if you look around and you ain't got no prospects for love,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna say fuck your
Yeah,
shit.
that's the fucked up. But you right though. You 100% right.
It's gonna say fuck love, and I'm about to tell you after I
Yeah.
say fuck love why I don't fuck with love.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
All right. You got anything good, or if not, I got
What's up,
something
man?
we'll end out with. I guess
Go
in a sense because we're coming up on an hour and a half. I'm really big on the R&B Money podcast right now. That's like they got about I guess 80 some shows out there or whatever. So I find ones that with them interviewing somebody I like, and or whatever, and just and pay attention to it. So we're on the same age range or whatever. So we grew up in 90s, and 90s music is obviously for us. We say it's the golden age of music. So I want to ask everybody here, What's an underrated or underappreciated R&B song? R&B song.
So, nah.
Oh, I know exactly what. I mean, it's only one for me.
Whoever want to go first, yeah, come on.
So,
You want to go first? You want to let the guess what? Yeah.
I was trying to sing it.
Oh, hell.
oh shit.
Me.
Me. Damn, I can hear it. Boom, 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 boom. It's Who Will I Choose, Chris Bender.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris Bender.
But it's underrated because he got killed and he could never make no more music.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, that's really what happened to him. Chris
yeah.
Bender got shot.
Yeah.
He got shot in the car.
But
with
Who
people.
Will I Choose is probably, it gets lost in the shuffle. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's
'Cause
one of
that's-
the great. It's one of the best ever.
Those are some people's real life
Yeah.
issues.
So Who Will I Choose is my shit.
Damn. Y'all can go ahead.
I'm gonna ask somebody else because I asked the question. I ain't even got to answer my damn stuff. But
So I mean, my favorite artist, man, like of all time, my go artist is Keith Sweat. So, and I mean, you know, it's like either you love Keith Sweat or you hate Keith Sweat.
innocent.
You know, but I mean, Make It Last Forever was my wedding song. That was the only thing my wife let me choose for the wedding. You know, was that.
Okay.
That was the only thing I was like, we gotta have that. But I mean, How Deep Is Your Love is probably like
Yeah.
my favorite song. Like I don't think it's really much messing with that. But I mean, if you want to go underrated, I would say my underrated group would probably be H-Town or Silk. You know, I'm going in that range,
I
like
got you.
like H on like Emotions.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's a banger. You know, if you want to go like on some Groove Theory, Tender, like, you know, I don't know, something along those lines, I would say.
I do got to throw one more. I hate piggybacking off shit, but the same thing with me. Leah only let me pick one song. It was "Give My All to You," Myron. But Myron is is underrated in the motherfucker.
took mine.
I took it. My bad. He went to Heights. He was a Heights nigga. But that album was fire. That Destiny album was fire. Them big ass clog shoes he had on in that motherfucking video.
I remember we seen that dude inside of a Boston market.
I saw that nigga at a Verizon store.
Yeah.
He's still here. He do like music at a church over off Washington. He's still like the music director.
Bruh, that Destiny album was
Yeah,
cold.
Yeah. Myron.
It was cold. Damn. Damn, you took my. I gotta think of something else. You can go
My
ahead.
bad. I took it. Damn, my fault.
That's tough.
I told you I asked the question and I don't really have a good answer myself, but
It's tough.
It's tough.
Underrated R&B song.
I don't. But I think I think he was like late '80s going into. So Bobby Brown's first solo album to me is underrated as fuck. Because he had bangers really like 1 through 8 for real.
Yeah.
So I think that gets definitely that one there. And it's so many, bro. I say that's probably my like underrated type of like album.
Okay. Although he's not, well, I can't say he's not performing, but I think one of the most, I can't call it underrated, but I don't think, I'll say not appreciated as much as it should be, is the Carl Thomas Emotional album.
Oh yeah. No,
When
that
you
was
hear-
a banger.
When you hear the people they mention in R&B, like you said, Bobby Brown, you would hear about Usher, you would hear this and this and that. Man, that Emotional album, rather, from beginning to end, was fire. With just straight fire.
And he made the cream turtleneck popular, man.
Right.
Hold on. I gotta go. Sorry. I agree with you.
Yeah.
He might be right. We did this with Michael Jackson, Thriller, the other day, and Bad. It's just like we didn't realize like what the nigga had on the album until you went to it, and every song was like. The first 8 songs on "Don't Be Cruel" is crazy. Nigga, the first 8 songs on "Don't Be Cruel" is "Don't Be Cruel," "My Prerogative," "Roni," "Rock with You," "Every Little Step." God damn.
Hey, Reed, my wife said Dave Hollister, Chicago, 85.
Oh, yeah.
oh my god,
Hey, she loves him, Dave,
man.
man.
because you know in that lane,
favorite girl?
in that lane, I was gonna say for one he's underrated in everything or whatever,
Yeah.
but I was gonna lean into the Black Street.
Yeah.
Before I Let You Go, what she sung
come on,
lead
man.
on,
Yeah.
and then also Joy, which Chauncey sung lead on Joy.
Yeah.
So that was gonna be my 2 songs right there. But Dave Hollister, Chicago '85, and honestly, my favorite Dave Hollister
I
song.
know she happy now.
Girl, I gotta go. I can't stay. Oh,
Okay,
can't stay.
vocal
Can't stay.
scoring.
Can't
Nigga
stay.
out here
though.
singing.
Can't stay. It's my favorite Dave Hollister joint. Period.
Bruh, my favorite song by Dave Hollister is "Favorite Girl." The way, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a dope album.
Matter of fact, when I leave here, I'm playing that song. God damn it.
I love doing this. I didn't realize what "Don't Be Cruel" had. God damn.
Because I was
Oh, he's
listening to
right.
it
Yeah.
God,
randomly,
oh.
and I heard I was on what's on YouTube, and it just started playing, and they just kept playing it like every song. I was like, God damn.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we pulled up Thriller. Thriller is easily the best album ever made. Every song
I agree.
is like because I wasn't big on Mike.
So what's your favorite Mike song, man? I'm a big Mike fan. What's your favorite Mike song, though?
Mine is either Pretty Young Thing or Rock With You. I don't know. One of the two. It's not.
Mine's is not gonna be what y'all think it's gonna be. I'll tell you that. I love all Michael songs. My favorite song by Michael Jackson ever is "Stranger in Moscow."
Wow, man.
But you know I'm weird anyway. I like different shit. But if we're gonna go back to like
going
the early shit, Human Nature, hands down.
Like, look at this
I'm
album,
going
man.
Lady
Like,
in My Life, man.
yeah, like,
I
look at
love
this.
that
Yeah, man,
song,
look at
man.
this fucking album, man.
It's great.
Want to be starting something? Baby Be Mine. The Girl Is Mine. Thriller. Beat It. Billie Jean. Human
Bangers,
Nature. Pretty
man.
Young Thing.
I love the girl
God,
too with
dog.
Paul McCartney. That's another banger.
How do you make an album with that many certified?
Mike was
like,
cheating, man. He was cheating with that.
It's cheat code, man.
Yeah.
It's a cheat code.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Mike was cheating with that, man.
So somebody mentioned this it, again. Might be the R&B Money podcast. Or we might have mentioned it on the show. The intro to Diary of a Madman. And to the My Heart Belongs to You. I think that's the first song. The intro with is that the chimes and stuff on the beginning of Diary? Come on, man. Can you start an R&B album more fire than that in a sense?
I think we talked about this the other day. The hardest intro for me is "My Name Is Joe."
Yeah.
That's the hardest intro for me.
Yeah, that's the
And
one.
this too as well. But that Joe album, "My Name Is Joe."
Yeah, Joe got some. Mint Condition got some.
Yeah.
Make condition.
I played them all.
But we talked about this the other day. The only one that rival, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. The only one is like the 1, 2, 3 for this this is their debut album, bro. This is
For Forever My Lady.
this is Jodeci just coming on the scene. You never heard of me before, and I'm going Stay, Come Talk to Me, and Forever My Lady as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a hell of a top 3 on your albums to come out. Introduce you to the world. If I never heard them before and I'm playing these songs, I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? That's just hard, man. But anyway. But
And I will say this. Somebody just said Mint Condition.
yeah.
Someone to,
intros? Yeah.
Someone to Love. The song Someone to Love.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 with the instrumental and
Yeah,
stuff or
but
whatever.
you know what mine
Someone to
is.
Love. Come on, man.
You know what mine is already.
You Isley.
Yeah, it's Voice to Atlantis, man.
Voice to Atlantis.
Man, listen. Listen. The guitarist beginning of that is crazy, man. But yeah. Oh yeah, you know we can do this all day.
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's it? I think the Revival. I think that's the one that's my favorite album of theirs. The Revival. But yeah, Tony is another good group. That's why when they actually came in concert, about a couple of months back, I hate that I really didn't go to that concert because everybody that went said it was a good show. They actually made people put their phones away at the show, like like Chappelle and them do with the comedy shows. They made them put their phones away. And that's it. And one more last thing. Even listen to I just watched the Case R&B Money thing. He was talking about how it's so different now doing shows because everything is in your face because everybody's sitting there with their phone up. Yeah. You know, he's like, you can't have an off night. Back in the day, you could kind of have an off night and, it kind of whatever. He's like, now it's like, as soon as you have an off night, that shit is on YouTube and shit like that or whatever. And people talking about you and acting like you can't do this and you can't do that,
But you know what's so crazy about this whole conversation? You see how everybody just got excited about.
Because it's the golden era, man.
But this is the reality. This type of shit is what you gonna see at
It is
On top of that, though,
This is what I'm talking
Tell
about.
'em again.
All this
Look.
music we named, I guarantee you're gonna hear it at Pod and R&B, and we're gonna have a conversation about it after the fact.
yeah.
So I'm just plugging it in real quick.
All right, I love it, man.
No, tell them again
I'm all
because of the
for it,
fact
man.
that it's. I stand by the event because it's an experience. We didn't know it was going to be what it turned out to be when we started doing it. Just the energy that's usually in a room and in a building when we do it. You know, you kind of hope things be a certain way, but then until you do it, you know, you don't really know how it's going to be or whatever.
Yeah.
And this nigga here is a star, of Pod and R&B. Every single time we do it, man. So it's just, so hopefully we get that date solidified soon, man, and we'll get to bring it back to the people, man. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. So we want to thank y'all for being here, man.
Tell us about the next, what you call it, one more time. Tell them when the next Trap and Paint gonna
Trap
be,
and
man.
Paint, March 30th, Saturday, March 30th, start at
sir.
7.
I'm
Tickets
coming,
on
bro.
sale
I'm coming,
now.
man. Yeah.
Early bird should still be available.
I'm gonna have to go. You know, my birthday on the 1st, so I'm gonna have to celebrate birthday
It'd be a
weekend.
nice way to bring it in.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to take the old lady, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dope.
All right. Let the people know where they can find y'all.
Waking Dream Creations on IG and Facebook. Galleries on 185th, 678, 185th. Right here in Cleveland off the freeway right there.
Ron B, one and only. IG, Facebook, Ron B. Simple as that.
All right. All right. We want to thank y'all for being here, and then honestly, we want to wish y'all much continued success with everything y'all doing. These pieces are dope.
Yes.
So we hope people get out and check out the space.
We talked about it. We didn't point. So behind us, I mean, people can probably see. You can bump your head to the right a little bit. We got the Coming to America joint. Yep. We got the Dead Presidents joint and New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? New Jack City can really be seen on the camera. Yeah. But if y'all can't even really see that. We got to take pictures of the Coming to America joint after this, man. Like you got the flowers. That one. That's. Yeah. I know you say you don't charge a lot.
Rose petals.
I
was looking at it like,
niggas gotta have a real
the rose petals. Nigga get out the car, they throw the rose petals everywhere.
Niggas gotta have a real
Come on,
conversation because that one got to be up in somebody's crib and they got to pay a grip of money for that one, brother. That one hard. That one dope as hell.
Appreciate it.
But yeah.
Yeah,
all right. That's hard, man.
All right, yeah. Playboy, give them all your shits.
All right, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DADJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, then you know me.
They know you.
And you can find me on all DMST Boy platforms, man. Got a little quote. It's simple. Like my dad used to say, be yourself before you be by yourself, man. Great having y'all, man. The energy with y'all, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Fire, man.
Great show.
We definitely got to collab and get some things popping here in Cleveland, man. But I'm out, man. Great show.
All right, Dev, give them all your shits.
It's Big Dev, man. Do what needs to be done. What needs to be done, whether you like it or not. It's real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere. Again, and shout out to your dad too for that quote right there.
Happy
man.
birthday.
Sir,
Happy
man.
heavenly birthday, man.
Big shout
Heard
out
it
right there, man.
hundreds of times growing up.
Yeah.
So one more time. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not.
That's life, man.
Absolutely.
That's it.
It's life. So, all right, y'all. DMST16@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, anything you want us to talk about in the show. Remember to follow us, DMSTBOYZ. So that's DMST Boys on our social media pages and on Facebook, YouTube. If you're listening throughout the weekend, you don't tune into the show live. We keep telling y'all, we don't know why y'all not tuning in live, man. It's always a good time. You can interact with us live on the show. Give us your comments and things like that. A lot of times we'll read them on the show.
Y'all ladies ain't doing that on Sundays, no way.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing shit.
Tune in, man.
You know what I'm saying? But,
Maybe they are. Maybe they busy on Sunday.
It could be.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
I don't know about that, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we'll be back next Sunday. Brand new show. Again, we in our season of guests, man. So, you know, we
Football season is
football
over.
season's done. I know the Cavs playing right now, but the Cavs ain't playing none of the primetime games
Fuck
on
the
ABC or
Cavs.
nothing, man.
Fuck,
So-
you know what? I love them, but
I was at the game on the other day. That one was fun, but they too up and down. They too up and down.
I'm sorry. They get on my nerves,
They
man.
too up and down.
Oh, real quick before we go, I'm sorry. I know he's in the middle of shout out to LeBron. Shout out to LeBron.
40,000.
40,000.
Yeah.
First person to do it, man. For a nigga that's a passer.
I know you about to say
No, I
something,
ain't
man.
saying nothing.
He a hater, man.
Saying nothing, man. Shout out to LeBron, man. That's dope. It's a hell of a accomplishment.
I didn't even see it happen live, but yeah.
Me either. But that's literally amazing though. 40,000 points is crazy. 40,000, 10 and 10 is insane.
Yeah.
They put a thing up. What do you think would be broken first? 40,000 points, 100 points. Or 100 in the game. So 40,000 career, 100 in the game.
I say 100 in the game the way the game is.
Because niggas throwing up
flirting
70
with that
like
this
it's
year.
Yeah, they
nothing.
are flirting with it. Yeah.
They throwing up 70 like it's nothing right now.
40,000 is just incredible, man.
For a dude that literally does pass the ball.
Yeah.
Literally, he passes the ball.
LeBron be shooting though. I'm not saying
saying
somebody gonna put up today. He ain't even a score. Nigga, he got 40,000.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I don't even be fucking these hoes. Nigga,
you got
25
10
kids. What the fuck are you talking about, man? No, but tell you, LeBron is reaching a point to me, I just wanted to say, because we had these LeBron Jordan debates all the time. The reason not no more. I believe they've both gotten to this. I will put them, it's a 1-1. I don't think nobody is in a second spot because he's done shit that is as otherworldly as what I witnessed when I was growing up watching Jordan. I don't. They have reached new stratosphere. Like, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't even think we can argue it no more. If you think LeBron is the greatest, and I can't say shit to you. I can't say shit. If you think Jordan's the greatest, I can't say shit. Mm-hmm. Because whatever you feel, the Jordan effect was different. The Jordan effect was everything and all encompassing. This was pre-social media. This is pre-everything. This nigga was a god. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was different. That experience was crazy. But this, tangibly, on the court, skill-wise, production-wise, points, numbers, effect, longevity, just everything about it. And then his off-the-court shit, the way he's been, I don't know who Olivia Pope this nigga's life, but ain't a blemish.
Everybody talk about everybody know he does this. Everybody niggas.
No, you don't.
Show
No,
me
you don't.
Show me the picture.
Show me the tweet, nigga. Show me something.
Like somebody in that space, somebody do got to give me something real. Because everybody always got something to say. The Sharon Reed stuff back in the day and all that stuff. But somebody got to give me something tangible.
You can't with LeBron. You can't.
Am I wrong for saying that? You got to give me something a little bit more tangible than just like, yo, we heard this or whatever.
All of us wanted to fuck Sharon Reed. What is he talking about? Everybody loved Sharon Reed back in the day. What's he talking about? I wouldn't even fault that man for taking Sharon Reed up top. We all loved Sharon Reed back in the day.
12.
But but no, I mean, it was one video. I don't know if y'all remember. This was back when YouTube first started. He was in the club with Fat Al and them.
Yeah. And
he was like drunk a little bit. I ain't seen that video since, dog. They wiped the internet. You can't find him. LeBron is in a different stratosphere. So 40,000 points is, he is solidified himself.
3 kids at home.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say about Bronny. It was a lot of that talk this week or whatever, with who was it? Said something. That was last week with Jack. Whatchamacallit, Jackson, Steven Jackson or whatever, but it's like, it's just, you got 3 kids at home, everybody's happy, you got a wife at home, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you can't, at least that part, the off the court shit, you got to kind of be like, all right, you know what I'm saying,
And then on the court, his best numbers ever in the history of the game. So, I mean, it ain't shit you can say. It ain't shit you can say bad about LeBron, man.
So when the show is done, Dev is going to proceed to say bad shit about LeBron.
I'm not. You can't.
By the way, this motherfucker.
You can't at this point. If you saying bad shit about LeBron at this point, you hating.
You kind of hating, but yeah. But
at this point, you a hater.
But Jordan, I mean, to me, I still say Jordan's the GOAT. I mean, I
can't.
But I
think he got 40,000 points, dog.
But I said in the space of. Again, I'm with you. Like, you can't sit there and shit on what Bron and done. I mean, like the nigga's 35, going on 40, and really still out here playing in a young
he's 39.
That's
you said
35.
I'm sorry, 39.
Don't short his years.
No, I'm sorry. I meant to say 39. And he's playing on a young man's game.
Yeah.
And he's playing on their level. Now, he got his nice that he's off because he's 39. I mean, but,
Yeah, everything about it is amazing. The fact that he's doing this at 39 is amazing.
And and we said that we thought he was going to be good. A lot of people said that, but I say it all the time, you going to watch the kids' high school games, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. You just didn't think that he would be 39 at 40,000 points and 4 rings and all the other shit or whatever. I mean, just being honest, I personally didn't think that.
He ain't said nothing, but he grew up. It was. That's where he from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we from Akron, right?
Yeah. So they grew up in it.
So we went to like rival high schools.
Okay. So,
So,
y'all
yeah,
did
we
kind
went
of,
to Hobart.
did y'all kind of like not like
Yo,
him 'cause
you
he's
went
a
to
high
Hobart?
school?
Yeah, we went to Hobart.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So we seen it up front.
Okay.
You know, we seen it.
The Hummers in front of the barbershop.
I know, you know, the like celebrities coming to the like games and all that stuff, man. So we seen it all front row. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So I mean, did I know that he'd be like this? No, but I'm not shocked.
You feel like something was there,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
Potential
40,000
was
points
there.
and
Yeah,
the
exactly.
leading scorer of all time.
40,000 points is crazy, bruh. That is crazy. That is, it's just insane, man.
For a guy who would pass off the game-winning shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I saw all the time. But, that's a whole nother debate for another day. All right, man.
Yeah.
So like I said, so DMST166@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concerns, feedback, all the stuff like that or whatever. We'll be back next Sunday with a show, 6 o'clock. So we'll be back at our normal time of probably 6:30, even though it's 6 o'clock because everybody was on time today. It was 5:30. They was like, they just pulling up. Playboy was just finishing my haircut. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, they pulling up. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, well, they on time today. All right, but we'll catch y'all next week, man. It may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow, and it's going to be a very beautiful day tomorrow.
It
So
is,
get
really.
outside and enjoy the sun tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing something on the grill tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
So as long as you are here.
Leave it to a nigga to grill when it's over 60 degrees. Boy.
Oh, definitely.
I did it.
Definitely, man. So as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability, man. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter U.
Better
Think
not
about
step out cars like boy. You better
Did
not
not get that hip replacement.
Oh God. Or pick the right one.
Right. He got the BBL hip
be.
replacement.
Yeah. You got
can't
what's her name? Oh, you shut the fuck up. What's her name? What's her name? Oh my God. That done fucked up the ending of the show. What's her name? What's her name? Light skin. She be Miss B Nasty. All right, go ahead. That's what it is.
We out of here, y'all.
He got the Miss B Nasty hips.
Yeah, peace.
We out of y'all. Peace, y'all.
Peace. See y'all, man.